Here's some equipment that I got out of the barn. This barn is falling apart. The roof is falling apart on it. My goal is to get everything out of there and eventually to get a new comparable building built here, and then just use this barn as a shed like to keep the tractor in, because it's seriously falling apart and I don't want my equipment that I've got in there to suffer damage. An animal actually got in there and knocked over one of the TVs and broke the CRT. However, it was just one of these small GE sets, and I do have several others, so it wasn't a priceless one. But the goal is to just get everything out of here, and even if I have to put it in storage units for the time being, I want to keep it from getting damaged. My main goal is to get the CTC 17 chassis out of here. This was one that was given to Retro Electronics, and someone just gave us a chassis and CRT because they made the cabinet into something else. It looks like the coil that goes to the video output tube is good here. I don't see any evidence of corrosion, so I hope that'll work to fix this problem. The CTC 17 is pretty similar to the CTC 28, just the layout of some of the things, like the audio output tube, is different, and where the controls are placed. Looks like this one even got a new electrolytic capacitor put in it sometime in its life. But when I hook this up to the CRT, I think it produced high voltage, so the flyback should be good. We'll keep this on hand in case we need any other parts off of it for the CTC 28. Here's a Hammond organ. This is an M143. And the finish on this is in really good shape. It's got the reverb chassis in there. And this is just going to need recapped and put some oil on it, and then we should have a functioning M143. Here's some little Sony TVs that I found in there. I was just taking everything I could get, starting with the entrance to the barn. Here's a TV, which is a Sears black and white. It works pretty good. And then here's the thing full of tubes, and the ladder was out there. I brought the ladder back over to the house. So eventually everything's going to come out of there. I'm going to get the Wurlitzer Reed organ out of there, but the organ's not in an area where it looks like there's been any damage. The ceiling is coming apart in one of the rooms, but luckily it didn't. Nothing fell on anything, and I moved some stuff to get it out of the way of danger. But that's my goal, to get everything out of that barn, because it's pretty much full of TVs and other equipment. And someday we'll get a new building built, but some things may have to just go into storage for the time being.